I also feel like at some point we should talk about the Kill Tony stuff, and then I was thinking you could put a frame of that on the thumbnail just to like get engagement. You know what I mean? I mean, I came here with the intention of just talking about Kill Tony to give you some clickbait shit to talk about. You know?
Let's go talk about Kill Tony.
I just fire a bunch of questions so we can just fucking.
So like, how many people were at that bar next door to the Kill Tony thing?
I think the week before there was like 240 people.
I stood in line for that one time.
I've stood like literally.
How many times did you go before you got in?
I mean, I went 3 times before in June. I went every Monday while I was in June.
Yeah.
And I got on like the 4th, I guess.
The 4th one.
4th time,
So let's discuss the odds of that happening.
Yeah, no, it's slim. But I mean, I was going.
No, it's not slim. Like, when I was there was like 200 some odd people.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Ben Williams right before he gets called up on stage. And like right before he gets called up on stage, and I was like, dude, the odds of you going up on stage right now are less than 1/2 of 1%.
Yeah.
This guy's from Thailand. Have a beer, chill out, relax. Like,
totally.
Let's go meet these, And then after my, pep talk about having to do everything your fucking self, he gets his name called.
Yeah, you told me the story the other night, and I wanted to make you look foolish, but it was funnier to me if I just let you talk about it.
Yeah. So you got up there.
That's the thing, though, is you can't really think about that. Like, it's kind of like.
I don't know how you don't think about that.
You have to be just in the place to make the thing happen.
No, I mean, I showed up.
Totally, that's all you can do. Yeah.
Right. So like.
And it's like if you're not showing up, it's like
no, I'm gonna show
you're not
up
doing your part of the.
And if it's 1 minute, dude,
It doesn't make any sense from like time versus money versus reward, because I'd go and try to sign up for the mothership before, so I mean you're going up for 2.
I did that too, yeah.
You're trying to get on 2 things, right? So I'm like, if I get on either,
and everybody's like,
yeah, like people swarm around, yeah. I'm like, if I get on either of these, it's a win for the day.
Honestly, dude, like one of the reasons I got into entertainment to begin with was not to wait in line. Like that's just that's a
not
personal
the case, though.
thing. Like
yeah.
No, I know. Like, and that's like Kill Tony's waiting in line behind 200 people when 5 get on. It's like,
yeah,
it's a done deal.
Well, that's the thing too, is like now it'll be interesting if like, because I got on, so it's like when I go back, do I
get juice?
Do I get what?
Did you get invited back or?
Yeah, I mean I got secret show. Like I did. Yeah, so I did. I mean I did like as good as you could basically do.
Right.
Without getting like a golden ticket type of thing.
Right.
Which I feel like there's a certain type of person that's getting a golden ticket, and I don't think I'm in that demo or whatever. So.
Yeah. What do you mean? Are you too traditional, or what are your biggest insecurities about your own act? And
no, I mean I think they're doing a cool thing where they're giving people that are like have some kind of like not like a disability, but like they definitely are like. It's kind of
there is a circus aspect to it.
Yeah, which is cool to give dudes that like yeah, totally, and
I totally get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're just like, you have nothing wrong with you, you got like some good jokes and like, you're just kind of, you're just into doing stand up and just trying to do it as much as you can. Like, I feel like the best you can really ask to do is like come on, have like a nice interview, not like tank your personal life.
How was
and then
the interview?
It was good. Like
it was all up there on the panel.
It was
I have not watched the episode.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, dude. It was Normand and the Are You Garbage guys.
Oh my gosh, wow.
And Ari Shafir.
That's cool.
Yeah, and Mark was like great jokes, and Tony was nice, and no one was fucking. I mean, they called me a pedophile a bunch.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it comes with taking pictures of kids for your job, so I was like, I knew when every time I go, I'm like, I know this is gonna come up.
Yep.
And like being able to like joke and roll with stuff is that's part of the gig too. So
right.
So
I wasn't. How did you decide what you wanted to do for the 1 minute?
I just picked my favorite joke, kind of. I was like, I know I got a joke for 1 minute, and that is a bummer. I mean, I start every 15-minute set or whatever. Basically, I did like my first minute, of like if I was doing a longer set. So now I'm like, damn, I gotta have a new, intro thing. I don't want to be doing that every time, but I was like, I was definitely prepared and ready if I got pulled. But
well, how do you write? Like,
I do those sticky notes. Is really like
you just do sticky notes. You don't have like, because I'm thinking, I don't know. What happens with me is I'll take like one joke or like a story, like Connie goes to jail or whatever.
Sure.
And then like find a new detail to expand on, embellish. So like And then the through lines. Admittedly, the punchline of the jokes is a lot of bald shit for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like all kind of the same stuff.
Yeah.
Just wrapped up in different situations. You know, so like, I don't know. Do you think you could, you know, your greatest hits minute? You know, is there any stuff that you could? How do you drop everything and then just do punchlines, basically?
What do you mean, like just having like a 1 minute thing, or?
Yeah.
Well, it was just a joke that like I was like, this is a good short joke.
Yep.
And I'm like, this would be great for. I mean, I have longer bits, and I'm like, I mean, the show really would suck if you're like a great storyteller. I don't know what you do, because it's like, that really is like.
Well, it's like one-liner, 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 no pause for laughter. Just
Yeah,
pause
I mean,
for
you're getting
laughter.
like maybe 3 short jokes in if they're you know,
Yeah.
textbook written short jokes. And I was just like, I know this joke is enough, the right amount of time with some potential pauses if it does well. And yeah, I mean, I think it's set up for like, if you're a short joke guy, you could really go on there.
One-liner.
You could, yeah, like you could go on there and
Tag.
a dude that I feel like would fucking kill is JJ.
Yeah.
Molinaro.
That's kinda what I was thinking.
I think if he went on there, I mean, there's a lot of dudes that would kill, but I mean, like that's a dude that has a lot of really tight short jokes.
Right.
And
Ultimately, that's kind of what you have to learn how to do.
yeah, and I mean, it's kind of messed up too, because there's a lot of people in Austin that are training just to have like when you go to like a mic, you're seeing like a lot of people's like, it's just like a comp
doing
of
a
everyone's
Kill Tony
1 minute.
set?
Yeah, it's like someone will just be doing, you know,
That
because for all the
doesn't
good
help.
things that show has done,
Wow.
it's also like, I mean, there's a lot of people that just want to do, you know, they
And that's the thing that bothers the shit out of me, is like there's that much hunger for that little opportunity, and I know statistically that it doesn't exist, and all I want to do is just go up.
yeah.
Wherever. Like, you know, and I can do that here.
That's
you
what
know?
I mean. That's what I'm
And
saying.
there's
Like
no
we got
amount
a
of
great
doing
thing.
that. There's no amount of doing that that's going to make me worse at it. So like,
Yeah, what's
know,
dangerous is like the open mic scene there. I feel like can kind of turn into a party, because it's like people are just going up and hanging out, waiting. So you know, dudes are like drinking, smoking, hanging out, and it's like I feel like there's definitely a percentage of people that like are kind of like, I don't even really want to go up tonight, but you know, like I'm coming out really, I'm excited for the hang. I'm not like in the zone of like I'm ready to go up at a moment's notice, which is like, you know, I think that's
well, no, dude,
a
because
dangerous thing.
Like, I don't know, because I went there with exactly that head. It was like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna go up. I kind of don't want to, but
you kind of can't be like that though.
no. I mean, like, my thing is that like, I don't want to suck my own dick here, but like, you know, if I'm doing a comedy show, I'm producing the stuff, I'm showing it up in like an hour and change early, setting up all the sound. There's a million things to worry about. And I look at a gig like okay, so like the main thing that I like about that open mic in Bentonville, even though there's no comedians there and it's all musicians and all that, is that they have a full-time sound guy. You know, and as a guy who used to do that job, like that's half of the stress that used to be involved with hosting, which is different than just showing up and doing your stuff. So when you talk about like being ready to do it at any minute's notice, like I look at a situation like that, like it's way easier than all of the stuff that I normally do.
Well, you're also looking at it from like you're a host, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
So
No,
you got a
like,
different perspective
I'm
too.
Actually, because somebody bails, you know, 2 minutes into a poem, like that's what that is. You know,
sure.
Like, oh shit, give it up for, you know.
Yeah, I think that's like
and stop whatever I'm doing, and then like whoop.
Yeah, that's definitely like you know.
That's actually one of the coolest things about hosting too. Is like you can bail out of a conversation every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
For no reason. Like and then just drop it. Like
yeah.
It's like smoking cigarettes, dude. It's great. Looks like it's raining a little bit.
Should we wrap up all
I
your
don't know.
stuff?
I mean, I do
think?
have a backup rig for all this stuff, but I mean, yeah, that
What
is
do you
my
mean?
phone. I mean, I got 2 of everything, minus the phone.
Yeah. I'm saying, should we wrap it before it starts raining harder?
Yeah,
or?
I think. Well, I don't know. It looks pretty sickly over there.
Pretty ominous.
Yeah,
dude, it's up to you. You're the host, bro.
Well, Nic from Kill Tony, I'm glad that we buried the lead the entire time. I did this with Charlie too.
Yeah, we can do another
I'm
one
learning
sometime.
too much about myself doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your AI is gonna be like you again, talking
Conrad,
about
you
yourself
made the fucking
the
thing
whole
about
time.
yourself the whole time. Again.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, we can do one.
Yeah, you ready?
I was just trying to, even if you just clip out that little bit about Kill Tony, I bet that will get some views.
All right. Well, how'd you say that? Yeah.
Hopefully it kills. I don't know.
Put that. Hey, for the long version, here's.
Yeah. Do you do any kind of outro, or do you just cut it?
I usually just cut it.
Yeah.
What I'll do is like I'll cut the video and then I'll let the audio run in case we pick up anything.
Nice.
Like a fart or whatever.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Hadn't happened yet, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this moment. Is it cut?